friends, happy Swap Out Sunday. If you are new around here, welcome. I am so happy that you're here. I am all about empowering moms to take charge of their family's health and wellness. And a big way that we've done that in our household is by kicking to the curb a whole bunch of conventional products that we used to use that were full of things that were not supporting our bodies and replacing them with more natural, non-toxic versions of products, whether we use them around the home, on our skin, in our bodies, for health, all those things. We're really mindful of using things that are supporting our health and supporting the environment rather than damaging either of those things. So Swap Out Sundays, I try to come in just about every Sunday, make a video for you about how to make an easy swap out of a product that you used to buy, like a conventional version of at the store, that now you can make at home for cheaper. Still gonna be easy, not gonna take you much time. It's gonna protect your health and it's gonna protect the environment better than you would, better than something else would that you might buy at the store. So let's get to it. Today we are making a DIY window cleaner. And why would you make your own version of a window cleaner when you could just easily buy something at the store? You heard a couple of reasons already. One of the resources that I really like to look at when I'm researching different products and different ingredients, because any kind of new product that comes into my home has got to pass the test. I am one of those very picky mamas that I'm very choosy about what I use on and around my kids. I just don't want anything that's really going to compromise their health. There's a lot of things that we don't have control over in the world, but my home is one that I do. So I make some very conscious decisions about what comes in my home and what I use around my kids. So I was looking at the Environmental Working Group, which is my favorite resource for researching all these things. Look at ewg.org, and they have all kinds of guides and different databases that you can look ingredients and products up in. I just did a search for window cleaner, and out of all of the window cleaners, there were 42 that ranked either a D or an F. A is going to be the best, most natural, non-toxic, healthful kind of product. D or F, you want to avoid those. I try to stick with A or B. So out of those 42 that ranked a D or an F, there were at least a quarter of them that had some sort of natural, non-toxic, earth-friendly sounding name or packaging design. So one thing I really want to encourage you to do is don't fall for the greenwashing. So many companies know that there is so much more demand these days for products that are going to be better for our health and for the environment, and they just market that. So they will change the packaging, but not the product at all, and make it seem like this is going to be a green product. This is going to be healthy for your kids and your family. I'll slap a little green label and put a little picture of the earth on it. Looks good, right? The uneducated consumer is going to look at that and think, oh, sure, that's going to be safer than the one that is just sort of like the blue and red lettering. So really be aware of what you're using. Look up products on the Environmental Working Group. What I really encourage you to do, if you have the time, but do make the time, is to search for specific ingredients in the Environmental Working Group. That's going to give you even more information than the product, looking at the product would, because then you can see exactly which ingredients are questionable and which ingredients might be safe. Some you might feel comfortable with, some you might not. You choose what's right for your family, mama. So here's our version of this non-toxic window cleaner. So I am going to use our Thieves Household Cleaner. This is the cleaner that I use everywhere in my home. It's basically like my version of Windex in my big fat Greek wedding. You know how you spray that stuff on everything. I do not spray this on my kids' faces or anything like that. Don't do that. But it wouldn't hurt them probably. It might irritate their eyes. Don't spray cleaner in your kid's face. But again, it's pretty safe. So, and the ingredients I feel very comfortable with. I let my kids use this stuff all the time, but I would not let them use the blue stuff in the bottle for sure. So we're gonna use this, but we're gonna dilute it a lot. So what I typically do for like a household cleaner is I'll do 1 capful of this in 16 ounces of water, and that lasts me a good long while. One of these bottles will probably last me 6 months. But what I'm gonna do for this one is do it even less than that. So I'm actually gonna do 1 teaspoon of this, which is actually about a half a capful. 1 cap is about 2 teaspoons. I should have grabbed a funnel here, so let's see how well I do with that one. So 1 teaspoon of this. And then I am going to do 2 teaspoons of vinegar. And both of these things, all the things in here are gonna really cut through any kind of grease. If you have kids who love putting their hands all over the mirror and the window like I do, this is really gonna come in handy for you. So I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of this vinegar. Whoa. Super glad this stuff is non-toxic because it's getting everywhere. And then I'm gonna do about 5 drops of this citrus fresh essential oil. This comes in the starter kit, so if you have your oils, you already have this one. It smells really good, really, really refreshing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. And then I'm just gonna fill the rest with water. You can do distilled if you're picky. I'm not, so I just usually do tap. And then I'm just gonna fill it up the rest of the way from here. And that's really all there is to it, ladies and gents. So my kids have kind of gotten into spraying the windows lately. They spray way more than they should, and then I have to go back and wipe again afterwards. But you know what? Hey, they're doing chores, so I can't really complain, right? Anyway, I just feel so confident about them using this and anything else that I make for them. So give this one a try and let me know what you think, and I can't wait to hear from you. Hope you guys have a great week ahead. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.